Hello everybody, Suzanne Connersing from Dawning Visions Hypnosis and Reclaim Your Practice and Your Life. You know, even as we in the mental health world know so much to help our patients and our clients deal with their lives, giving them ideas in terms of how to better communicate with people, many times we ourselves screw it up in our real lives. A lot of times this is because we're really hard on ourselves. We expect ourselves to be perfectionists. Well, not me. I got over that basically from the time I was born because I had a lot of problems that I needed to overcome, like not learning how to speak till I was 5 with the help of a speech therapist. Wasn't a problem though. My family was very supportive and helpful, and so that was never a problem. Well, it was a problem that needed to be addressed, but it was never a hindrance to my sense of self-esteem ever. Luckily so. See, our environment means everything. Bruce Lipton is absolutely correct in that regard. Cellular biologist and author of Biology of Belief. Great book. Read it up. You'll learn a little bit about hypnosis in the first paragraph. In any case, we're really, really good at giving directives, telling people what they have to do in order to be better, get the results that they want. And yet, we all know that from the age of 2, people need to make their own decisions. Maybe for a 2-year-old, you give them only 2 choices to not confuse them or take the rest of the year to have them make up their mind. But it gives them an autonomy over themselves, and it makes your life go a hell of a lot easier when dealing with them. This is even more true for adults. Why would you think that a person as an adult would want you to tell them what they need to do, what they have to do, and to listen to you, or else their life is going to fall apart? It is ridiculous. And yet, sometimes we do that. Hopefully not in our practices, because we know how to relate to our patients and clients in the manner in which works best for them based on how they need to be communicated with in order to get the point. Because the way in which I would talk to a drug addict is very different than someone with anorexia or bulimia, which is different from a teenager who's having parental issues or someone who is seriously emotionally hurt, as would most likely be the same case in your case. However, this is what I would like you to know. In our own lives, our people love us and care about us without having to pay us anything. Isn't that amazing? And all too often we take these relationships for granted. I'm going to suggest that from what I learned from my neurolinguistic programming training back in 2003, I'd like you to know that I learned how to not be so direct, to not be in people's faces about things, because this was the way that I was. I would tell people, you ask me my advice, and until you take the steps to do it, don't talk to me about that issue. And I still remain in that way where I don't want to hear people whining and crying about their problems. I want them to take action and get back to me with the results, so then we can teach them the next steps. And that's a much better way of having a relationship. However, a better way of doing this is to give suggestion. You know, I don't know if you noticed this, but when you do X, this is the result that I see you receiving. Maybe you'd like to do Y instead. Give it a shot, see how it works. See, that's a friendly tonality, it's a suggestion, it shows the person that you really care about them, and that is what people want to know. It's not to say that there aren't times when you do need to be in someone's face, like if you have a 16 or 18-year-old who's about to go on a binge drinking and driving binge. That didn't really make sense, but you got the point. In any case, we do need to be very direct in certain situations. However, in our everyday situations, it's just a hell of a lot easier for people to hear what we're saying when we bypass the critical faculty of their conscious mind and operate inside their unconscious mind. And by giving a suggestion, you are able to do just that. Also recognize the fact, to the degree that we are really directive and we're very perfectionistic with how we expect other people to relate to us, is the way that we relate to ourselves. You know what? I learned a little too late in life. Do not take myself so damn seriously. Stop it. It's a drag. It's even a drag for you if you're going to be honest about it. We need to learn how to laugh at ourselves and our goofs and laugh at other people's goofs and to just let things go. Because we all make mistakes, because that's what I call being imperfectly human. So, I hope that you found this to be seriously helpful, and of course, it will only be helpful if you use the information that you received. In any case, as always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye, all.